So, I hate to say it, but me, Tom, and Eric, we spent $240 on Tri-Brigade kits, essentially. We needed this Tri-Brigade deck for a live duel and, of course, the deck profile, but no one was selling Tri-Brigade kit singles in the area. So the only way to get Tri-Brigade kit was to buy multiple sneak peek boxes at $80 a pop. I don't even think that's legal. Konami, I'm pretty sure they tell you to sell them at 60. Fortunately, we got the Tri-Brigade kits. If you guys want to see us open those few boxes, then I'll put it on Patreon for everyone to watch. And if you guys want to see us open a case of Blazing Vortex, well, I mean, I'm gonna be doing it on Twitch. Everything's down below in the comment section. But with all that out of the way, Tri-Brigade is one of the best decks in Yu-Gi-Oh! I said it in the top meta video, so it has to be top meta. And in this video, I'm going to be explaining to you why they are so powerful. So of course, if you want to see more videos like this, then be sure to destroy that subscribe button, but also be sure to hit that notification bell because, well, we just too strong. So without further ado, let's jump on in. So the first combo for Tri-Brigade is going to start off really basic. It's just Tri-Brigade Fractal. We're going to start off by activating it, sending Nerval to add Kit, normal summon Kit, Kit will banish, special summon Heartbeat Conductor. This is actually the only reason why this card is played. Link off Conductor and Kit into your Samorg, trigger the effect of Kit, send Rendezvous, in phase Samorg will special summon Barrier Statue of Stormwind. So it's really important to link your Barrier Statue with your Samorg. That's going to be how you get your Tri-Brigade Rendezvous protection as well as your Samorg protection. But as you can see, with one card, you were able to make a barrier lock that is protected with Rendezvous and Samorg, and it's a pretty cool combo. Alright, so I'm going to be adding Lyrilusc Torkoise Warbler into the situation. In this particular situation, this two-card combo will end on a lot scarier board post Blazing Vortex, and you're going to see how. Start off by activating Fractal. This time around, send Cobalt Sparrow to the graveyard, then special summon Warbler. Warbler will special summon Sparrow, activate Sparrow. Add Nerval from your deck to your hand. Exceed summon with Warbler and Sparrow. Recital Starling, detaching the Warbler search. Add Sapphire Swallow from your deck to your hand. Special summon Sapphire and Nerval to your side of the field, then use Nerval's effect. Banish Torkoise and Fractal. Special summon Barren Blossom to your side of the field, and then next we're gonna link off with all four of these cards. Go into a 4 Disruption Appaloosa Bowl of the Goddess, and then Chainlink 1 will be the effect of Nerval, Chainlink 2 will be the effect of Barren Blossom. The reason why I do this is to protect the Nerval from hand traps, but of course we'll draw, place a card to the bottom of the deck, and then Nerval will search. I'll search Tri-Brigade Kit. I did all this without a normal summon. Let me go ahead and commit that now. Kit's effect will banish 3, Sapphire Swallow, Recital Starling, Barren Blossom. Special summon Samorg, Bird of Sovereignty, and now Kit is going to be used for a link summon. I'll make Solomon Great Almirage, triggering the effect of Kit. I'll send Rendezvous from the deck to the graveyard, and then during the end phase I'll use Samorg's effect. I will special summon Barrier Statue of the Stormwinds to my side of the field. In this particular combo, not only do we have Solomon Great Almirage to protect, we also have Rendezvous and a 4 Disruption Appaloosa. It's going to be really hard for your opponent to break this. Now the cool thing about that combo that I just showed you is that even if your opponent does decide to Nibiru you at its choke point, you can still make full combo provided you have the correct cards. Let me show it to you. Alright guys, let's take for example our opponent wants to Nibiru us right here. If we just so happen to have Tri-Brigade Karis and a discard target, we will have complete full combo, and if we don't, it's still cool. We still have a pretty good portion of our combo. So let's say for example our opponent Nibirus us here. We're going to get rid of all 4 of these monsters and give ourselves a token. What we are going to do is activate the effect of Barren Blossom and our Kit. I mean Nerval, you guys know what I meant, as I'm going to add Kit to my hand, draw a card and place 1 to the bottom. That particular card could be that beast monster that we need or Karis itself, but I have not normal summoned, so I'm going to go ahead and normal summon Kit. Using Kit's effect, I'll banish 4 cards. I'll special summon Shurag to my side of the field to banish their Nibiru. Next, I will use Shurag and Kit for a link. I'll go into Barren Blossom as well as trigger the effect of Kit as Chainlink 2 and my Shurag as Chainlink 1. I'll send Rendezvous and add Fractal to my hand. Actually, I kind of want the Barren Blossom over here. I'll explain it in a second. I'll use the effect of Barren Blossom to special summon Fractal. Fractal's effect will now banish Kit, Shirag, and our Nerval. We'll special summon some more Bird of Sovereignty. And then if we do have that extra extender, I'll use Karis's effect, sending the beast monster to special summon himself. It's actually pretty fortunate for our opponent that I don't have any Link arrows or any additional beast monsters, but I will use all 3 of these monsters for a Link. And that's how you still go into an Appaloosa Bow of the Goddess with 3 negations this time, even after your opponent Nibiru's you. Now, even if you don't have the Karis extender, you could just end your board with the Barren Blossom and the Fractal. I think that that's not bad, especially seeing that the effect of your Samorg would still be able to special summon your barrier statue and it would be protected. But to be honest with you, this just looks so much more satisfying. Even after your opponent did Nibiru you were still able to get that 3 negation Appaloosa barrier statue and Samorg anyways. Well, now that I'm done showing you the amazing combos that Tri-Brigade Lyrilusc has, let me show you why the deck is just so good with the deck profile. The main board consists of 3 copies of Fractal, 3 copies of Nerval, 2 copies of Karis, and 2 copies of Kit. Now, I wanted to run as many copies as Nerval as possible because this is actually one of the most important Tri-Brigade monsters. The fact that it is a level 1, it can search other Tri-Brigade monsters, and on top of that, it's a Winged Beast Wind monster, makes it pretty important to your combo. Also, seeing that I am playing Jack in the Hand in this particular deck, a lot of times when you reveal Nerval, your opponent will take your Nerval and you kind of need another one. But if I wasn't playing Jack in the Hand, then I would cut the Nerval for a Karis. So for your remote duel players, if you guys cannot, of course, play Jack in the Hand, then just play another Karis. Tri-Brigade Kit has completely transformed this strategy into what it is. It's a really, really powerful card. Just the fact that it can send Nerval from your deck to the graveyard or send Tri-Brigade cards from your deck to the graveyard is what really makes this card pop. And then that is pretty much it for the Tri-Brigade monsters. For the Lyrilusc engine, we run 3 copies of Turquoise Wobbler, 2 copies of Sapphire Swallow, and 2 copies of Cobalt Sparrow. Now, some builds have been playing 3, 1, and 1. I don't think that that's incorrect, but the reason why we play 2 and 2 of this is because I've started to notice that if you draw like Sapphire Swallow and Cobalt Sparrow, you can still full combo. Also, these are more targets for Jack in the Hand. Keep in mind, one of the cards that you select in Jack in the Hand is going to go back to the deck. It's a complete waste. So typically I'll choose a Cobalt Sparrow, and sometimes they'll think, oh, I can pick out the Cobalt Sparrow, they won't have combo, and I'm like, that's not how it works here. It's literally mind games with your opponent if they know how to play against Tri-Brigade, so you gotta build around it. Moving forward from our Lyrilusc monsters, I do play 2 copies of Kinko Bio. This card is amazing because it allows you to special summon a level 1 monster to your side of the field. I also like to reference this card as make Divine Arsenal AA Zeus. Obviously, you summon this, summon a level 1, make the Lyrilusc monster attack directly, and ta-da, you got Zeus. 1 copy of Apex Avian and Barrier Statue the Stormwinds. I'm actually more confident with these cards in this deck than any other deck that would run them, mainly because I do have Barren Blossom to put them into my deck. We do run quite a bit of hand traps, 3 copies of Ash Blossom and Joyous Spring, the side frame package, so 3 Gammas and 1 Driver, 2 Ghost Bell and Haunted Mansion, as well as 2 Giddy Crow. I didn't want to main pro Droll and Lockbird because it's not amazing in every single matchup, but these hand traps are pretty impactful in just about every matchup that we're going to come across in the meta. This build at one point in time was running 12 hand traps, and I could very much go back to that, but I didn't really think that it was needed. For our spell cards, 3 copies of Fire Formation Tenki, 3 copies of Jack in the Hand. Go ahead and play hand traps if you wanted to. This is a 42 card deck, so you could just drop Jack in the Hand and just play another hand trap or whatever card you see fit. 1 Tri-Brigade Rendezvous. What is that? Rendezvous. This card is completely trash, but its graveyard effect actually makes up for it, making it an okay card. 1 Call by the Grave, 1 Foolish Burial, and my random slot was Harpy's Feather Duster. I've seen players play 1 for 1. I didn't necessarily disagree with 1 for 1, I just didn't want to get ashed after losing a monster in my hand. And granted, you could always say, you play Cyframe Gear Gamma, and yes, I do play Cyframe Gear Gamma, but the odds of me having 1 for 1 a monster and Cyframe Gear Gamma in the hand just didn't sit well with me. Now, one card I really loved in this deck was Brotherhood of the Fire Fist Buffalo. If you had two Beast Warrior, Winged Beast monsters in your graveyard and Tinky on the field, basically what you did is that you link summoned or you special summoned the Fire Fist Eagle, bounced your Tinky, sent this to the graveyard, special summoned this card for free, and then the Tri-Brigade, the Buffalo, and of course the Eagle could use for an access code talker, which I thought was extremely dope, but I had to cut it out for room. So that's always something that you guys could play if you wanted to take out a particular card. But that is it for the main board. The extra deck actually is really awkward because you have to play certain cards for the deck to make it run. Only one copy of Shirag. I wanted to run two, but no room. Apollosa Bow of the Goddess, access code talker. This card is really, really bad, but not that bad. So this isn't really a link deck. I know it plays a whole bunch of link cards, but you don't really link summon in this deck. You just special summon your monsters. And with that being said, you kind of do need a link monster to be able to summon on the drop of a dime. This guy fits the bill, and his effect isn't terrible, being able to special summon a monster from your graveyard to your side of the field, unfortunately during the opponent's turn. One, some more Border Sovereignty. One, I am not going to say this card's name right. Hooray, Ravelgar, Helverger, Ravelger. I think it's Ravelger. I'm pretty sure it's German, but Desperate Doom Eagle is amazing. Putting cards from your opponent's graveyard back into the deck, oh my, that is really, really good. And the fact that he can make himself 4,800 in simpler game states, blowout card right here. This is also the card that you use to break your own Barrier Statue Stormwind's Lock if you want to continue on with your play. Next is 2 Baron Blossom. Really happy I pulled this in my Phantom Rage set. 1 double Dragon Lords, 1 Harpy Conductor. The only reason why you run this is to make the Samorg. 1 Solomon Great Almirage, which is going to take place of Link Prebo. Divine Arsenal AA Zeus Thunder. If you guys cannot afford this, that's fine, drop it. 1 Recital Starling, 1 Assembled Nightgale, and 1 Cyframe Lord Omega as my flex spot. Now, of course, there are some cards that you guys could be playing. Link Prebo is still really good if you can't get into the kit combo, but you probably should be able to get into the kit combo almost every single time. It also can turn Nervol into a free search, so I guess that turns up. Cross Sheep is a card that is kind of versatile. You can special summon it with your Tri-Brigade monsters, but also when you special summon Gamma and Driver to your side of the field, it gives you a monster to make, because if you use your Tri-Brigade monsters, you're stuck into only making beasts. Or Beast Warrior. And then of course, Brotherhood of the Fire Fist Eagle is a card that can come up inside of your deck. Well, that is all that we have for the Tri-Brigade deck. This is actually a really, really powerful deck. If you want to see some other top tier Yu-Gi-Oh decks, then go ahead and check out this video. But then if you just want to see some other awesome TheCaliEffect content, check out this one. I feel like I should give you a trifecta of options, seeing that this is a Tri-Brigade deck profile, so watch this one over again. I hope you're having an amazing day, and I'll catch you on the next video.